Good evening, and welcome to the 2022 Ivy Day ceremony. My name is Lydia Connell of Cardinal Key, and I will be co-hosting this evening's event with Traven Sleater of Blue Key. On behalf of the Blue Key and Cardinal Key organizations, thank you for attending this evening's event to honor Chadron State College's graduates and recognize their outstanding performances in academics and collegiate activities. Joining us on stage tonight is the Chancellor of the Nebraska State College System, Dr. Paul Turman, President of the Chadron State College, Dr. Randy Ryan, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jim Powell, and Rangeland Management Professor and Faculty Greeter, Dr. Ron Bowles. I'd also like to thank Mr. Bobby Pace for providing music for this evening. Please join me in a round of applause for his talents and time. To provide this evening's Ivy Day welcome, I am pleased to introduce President Ryan.
Greetings. Welcome graduating seniors and families and friends of our class of 2022. Ivy Day is a very important tradition at Chadron State because it is the one time each year that we honor academic achievement of our students. Ivy Day evolved from a traditional May Day program dating back to the 1920s. Early photographs show that a maypole was part of the ceremony. Its main purpose has always been to honor seniors who have excelled academically. Since its beginnings, a queen has been crowned, but it wasn't until 1989 that the tradition of having an Ivy Day king was begun. For many years, Ivy Day has been sponsored by the National Honorary Society's Blue Key for men and Cardinal Key for women. In 2008, a new tradition of having a Blue Key and Cardinal Key members share Master of Ceremonies duties began. Prior to that time, the MC was always a Blue Key member. Congratulations to all of you who are receiving academic awards and recognition. We are so very proud of the accomplishments of each and every one of you.
Thank you, President Ryan. We will now introduce the members of the Ivy Day royalty and the 2022 King and Queen. Ivy Day at Chadron State College dates back to at least 1920, with one of the traditions being the crowning of a queen and king. Royalty are nominated from Blue Key and Cardinal Key, and a king and queen are selected by the student population. Please hold your applause until all the candidates have been introduced.
The 2022 Ivy Day Court begins with Abigail Clommer and Jordan Orr. The attendant to the Queen candidate is Lillian Keithley. Abigail Clommer of Juniata, Nebraska is the daughter of Dan and Jan Clommer. While at CSC, Abigail was involved with the Health Professions Club, Tri Beta, Student Senate, and Cardinal Key. She will graduate tomorrow with a Bachelor of Science in Physical Science with a Human Biology minor. In the future, she plans to attend medical school at the University of Nebraska Medical Center.
Jordan Orr of Ogallala, Nebraska is the son of Jack and Lori Orr. While at CSC, Jordan was involved in Tri Beta, Blue Key, Sport Medicine Club, and the Health Professions Club. A human biology major and social psychology and personality systems minor, Jordan will graduate tomorrow with a Bachelor's of Science degree. His future plans include attending physical therapy school in order to become a physical therapist. The next attendants are Aubrey Noble and Riley Hill. The attendant to the Queen candidate is Vivian Ritson.
Aubrey Noble of Chadron, Nebraska is the daughter of Renee Noble and the late David Noble. While at CSC, Aubrey was involved in Cardinal Key, Phi Beta Lambda, Delta Mu Delta, and the Health Professions Club. Aubrey will graduate with a Bachelor of Arts in Business, along with 3 minors in Hospitality, Human Biology, and Public Health Promotion and Education. In the future, she will manage the Papa Moon Vineyards and Winery in Scotts Bluff.
Riley Hill of Graybull, Wyoming is the son of Dusty and Missy Hill. Riley was a member of CSC's football team and Blue Key. He majored in chemistry and will graduate tomorrow with a Bachelor's of Science degree. After graduation, he will attend Creighton Dental School and one day hopes to become an orthodontist.
Joining the stage is Alexis Heller and Justin Gress. The attendant to the Queen candidate is Riley Snitley. Alexis Heller of Wisner, Nebraska is the daughter of Gus and Ellie Heller. Alexis was active on campus and belongs to the Sports Medicine Club, Health Professions Club, the Nest, Cardinal Key, Tri Beta Biological Honor Society, and the Residence Life Association. A biology major, Alexis will attend UNMC in the fall in order to earn a doctorate of physical therapy.
Justin Gress of Hebron, Nebraska is the son of Marcia and Greg Herring and the late Darren Gress. While at CSC, Justin was the president of the Wildlife and Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation Club, participated in intramural sports, and belonged to the Alliance Archery Club. He also volunteers for differently abled youth, the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission, and the RMEF. He will graduate with a degree in rangeland management tomorrow and wants to follow his late father's footsteps to become a game warden. Up next are Isioma Akwamni and Kale Julifs. The attendant to the Queen candidate is Violet Keithley.
Isioma Akwaname of Lagos, Nigeria is the daughter of John and Beatrice Akwaname. Isi belonged to the International Club, Student Senate, Tri Beta Biological Honor Society, and Cardinal Key. She will graduate tomorrow with a Bachelor of Science in Human Biology with a minor in Chemistry and Creative Writing. Her future plans include attending graduate school and one day earning a PhD in cancer biology.
Kale Julifs of Kingman, Arizona is the son of Joe and Casey Julifs. Kale was a member of the football team and most recently served as Blue Key's president. A graduate of human biology, Kale will attend physical therapy school in the fall and hopes to eventually open his own practice. The 2022 Ivy Day King, Jory Peters, is escorted by King Esteban Bozeman. The attendant to the Queen is Kiki Saloon.
Jory Peters of Mitchell, Nebraska is the daughter of Heath and Michelle Peters. Jory was a starter for the women's basketball team and belonged to the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Cardinal Key, and the Rising Sophomore Committee. Jory will graduate with a Bachelor of Arts in Legal Studies and a minor in philosophy. Her future plans include attending law school at the University of Nebraska College of Law.
Esteban Bozeman of Los Angeles, California, is the son of Susan and Victor Bozeman. Esteban, who will graduate with a Bachelor of Arts with a focus in Communications and Public Relations tomorrow, played football, competed in track and field, and was a member of the Diversity Club. He also served as a recruiting coordinator for the big event and is a program member with the Brotherhood Crusade Bloom, located in Southern LA. In the future, he would like to go to graduate school to study public health in order to one day provide health resources to underserved communities. Let's have one final round of applause for the 2022 Ivy Day royalty. My fellow members of Blue Key annually select a member of the CSC faculty to provide a greeting at Ivy Day. Dr. Ron Bowles, Professor of Rangeland Management, is the individual who has been asked to speak this evening. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Bowles.
Thank you, Traven. Greetings. Greetings to all. Chancellor Turman, President Ryan, Vice President Powell, the rest of the Chadron State College administrative team, my fellow faculty members and staff, all of the members of Blue Key and Cardinal Key, our royalty tonight. Congratulations to our King and Queen. And also greetings to parents, grandparents, husbands, wives, children, distant relatives, friends. Hopefully I've captured everybody. Okay. Greetings. Thank you for prioritizing your time to be here this evening. Most of all, greetings to our honorary students that we're going to honor here tonight for their academic and scholastic achievements. You know, as a general statement, some of you, students, are intellectually gifted. And with that, I applaud you for using your God-given talents. Some others of you, not unlike myself, had to work a little bit harder at it. And with that, I have a special applause for you because you had to work a little harder to be here. But again, congratulations on your scholastic achievements. Sometime this evening, in the near future, and hopefully continually, you'll recognize the importance of turning to those that are seated next to you and thanking them for the contribution that they made into your college career. Somewhere along the way, they laid the foundation and instilled in you the feeling of importance and the understanding to excel academically. So make sure you express those heartfelt thank yous. I'd like to thank Blue Key and Cardinal Key members and representatives for the opportunity to make a few brief comments this evening. I think these kinds of opportunities need to be brief, and I will be brief. One of my true blessings in life was to have a maternal grandmother. She was our family's matriarch. She spent her entire life as a child, as a young adult, as a young mother, as an aging grandmother, working physically on a small family-oriented dairy farm in south central Pennsylvania. The same dairy farm that I had the unique opportunity to spend my first 18 years. You probably know enough about dairy farming that necessitates the fact that she got up very, very early in the morning. She was usually up by 4 o'clock in the morning. She'd have the dairy bucket calves fed, the eggs gathered, and the milking equipment assembled by 5 o'clock when the milking crew showed up to milk the cows. By 6 or 6:30, she had breakfast on the table, and I'm not talking about cold cereal and milk, okay? She had the breakfast dishes cleaned, and by 7 o'clock, she was in her garden before it got too hot. And that brings me to a story I'd like to share with you. Well, let me back up. I had an opportunity to assist her in that garden. It was probably at least an acre in size. But she'd have, her pantry in her basement was lined with rows and rows of jars of produce and vegetables. We would spend endless hours on her front porch, snapping beans, husking corn, pitting cherries, shelling peas, peeling peaches. You got the picture, okay? And the whole time, she's singing traditional Christian hymns. She's the one that instilled in my brother and I and our first cousins the 10 Commandments, the Lord's Prayer, the Beatitudes, and numerous other biblical passages. I vividly remember one day, it was August, I was in grade school. It was mid-morning, we were working in the garden, pulling weeds. It was hot, I was sweating, the gnats were biting. I was itchy. I was complaining. Grandma said, "Ronnie, whatever you do with your life, there will always be weeds to pull." And that was one of the very, very first grandma-isms that I was exposed to through my years with her. There's been many, and I've shared quite a few of those grandma-isms with my students over the last 9 years here at Chadron State. My students will attest the fact that I like to make a lot of assigned readings, not necessarily in textbooks, but their assignment is to bring me a top 10, the top 10 take-home messages that they derive from having read that passage, okay? And then we talk about those in class. But I thought that was a natural lead-in to share with you the top 10 grandma-isms that she instilled in me. And this is certainly not an all-inclusive list, but here we go. Number 10, we'll have a countdown here. Grandma always impressed upon us that there's 3 primary things necessary for success in life. Number 1, honesty. Let's face it, your reputation is everything. Work ethic, you got to get out of bed in the morning. And communication skills. One-on-one with your friends and even people you don't know or have met for the first time, but certainly also in large groups of people. Got to be able to express yourself both verbally and in a written word. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Number 9, identify and pursue a passion in life. Devote your life to it, have no regrets, and don't look back. Number 8, be a lifelong learner. Keep reading and learning from others. We can learn anything from anybody. Number 7, do not fear failure. I remember her oftentimes saying, "He who makes no mistakes makes nothing." Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Number 6, and this is something that my wife Becky and I have impressed upon our children anytime they went out on a date during our high school years. Remember who you are. You're not only representing yourself. Number 5, and this is one that my wife will attest that I need to work on. There's only one reason you're late. You didn't leave on time. I need to practice that one. Grandmaism number 4. Do what you say you will do. Under promise and over deliver. Number 3. The wealthy man is not the one who has the most. He's the one who needs the least. Grandma would impress upon us to try to avoid living a life of materialism. Live a life where you're willing to give it away. Give away your talents. Share with others. Number 2, live a life of gratitude. Appreciate the God-given talents that He's given you and utilize them. And the number 1 grandmaism, there's a line in a song, and I'm sorry, I can't remember who sings this. It goes something like, "Life is a long and winding ride. Better have the right one by your side." Grandma always impressed upon us, marry the right person. Hopefully many of you as young people still believe in the institution of marriage, but take your time, be patient. You've got to marry the right person. Find somebody with which you share a passion and plan on living the rest of your life pursuing that passion. If you dream with that person for the rest of your life with both long and short-term goals, the passion will never die. I need to put these grandmaisms in perspective because they beg a question. The question in my mind is, how did Grandma attain this much wisdom? For you see, she spent her entire 65 years in a 10-mile radius. It baffles me how she became such a wise lady. I want to leave you with one last parting thought. And my wife, Becky, brought this to my attention. There is nothing more powerful than a humble person with a warrior, get-it-done spirit who is driven by a bigger purpose. I'm going to read that again. There is nothing more powerful than a humble person with a warrior, get-it-done spirit who is driven by a bigger purpose. Students, I challenge you to be that person with that warrior spirit. I congratulate you for your scholastic achievements. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bowles. Each year, members of Cardinal Key and Blue Key also select a member from their respective groups to speak during the Ivy Day ceremony. The 2022 Cardinal Key orator is Isioma Akwanamye. Please join me in welcoming her to the podium.
That's perfect. Good evening, everyone, my fellow graduates, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends. I'm honored to speak to you tonight, and I'd like to thank my fellow Cardinal Key girls for nominating me to give this speech. We did it, guys. We did it. All the late nights stressing over a test, venti cups of coffee, turning in assignments due at 11:55 p.m. I know we've all done that. Has brought us to this moment. Take a moment to breathe, soak it in, and celebrate your accomplishments. Crossing the finish line is such a great feeling, but remember, the end of one journey is the beginning of another. As I reflect on my journey at CSC, I remember the scared freshman who arrived on campus 1 week late, about 1,575 days ago, with 2 suitcases and no idea of who she was. I wish I could go back in time to tell that girl that she'll be okay. When I was considering schools to attend, Nebraska was the last place I ever thought I was going to end up. However, something about CSC stood out to me when I first applied. The first emails I got from the admissions office were really warm and welcoming. And even though everyone told me Nebraska was filled with cowboys and corn, my gut instinct told me this was my place to grow, thrive, and find my purpose. 51 months and 3 weeks later, I'm standing here, a true testament that dreams do come true. Leaving home, my family, and friends was one of the scariest things I ever did. I constantly questioned if I was ever going to find my place. I can say without a doubt that I did. I found my community in my friends, teachers, staff, and everyone I came across both on campus and in the Chadron community. For this, I will forever be eternally grateful. During my time at CSC, I've learned a few lessons on the way. Lesson 1, sometimes things don't work according to your plans. Remember, that's all right. It's just the universe's way of pushing us to dream bigger and bring better things our way. Lesson 2, sometimes you'll need to be your own hero. Embrace who you are in totality. The world will try to define who you are, but don't let it. Be unapologetically you, because we were all made to bring something special to this world. The last lesson is one that took some time for me to grasp. Growing pains are necessary. They're uncomfortable in the moment, but hang in there. You've survived 100% of all your bad days. The capacity for growth is enormous, and you'll be better for it at the end. I would like to thank some special people in my life. My mom, cousin, and uncle, who traveled thousands of miles to be here to witness this memorable day. You've always taught me to dream big, no matter how impossible it feels in the moment. To my host family, the late John and Beth Wentworth, or Dr. Grandma, as she's fondly called. Thank you for taking me as your own and making me feel at home always. I appreciate everything you've done for me. To my siblings, your constant support and belief in me has pushed me to keep on moving, even on my most difficult days. To my United Methodist Church, Big Event, Call Center, and Student Senate family, thank you for being my biggest cheerleader, even on my lowest days. To my professors, mentors, teachers, thank you for seeing something in me that I did not see in myself. And thank you for the constant investment you've put into molding me into the person I am today. My success is your success, and I will carry you with me along the way as I go. To all my friends, thank you for putting up with me and supporting me in all the million things I signed up to do. And last but not the least, I want to thank God for the strength and grace to make it to the end of this journey. He's the master planner and knows the end before the beginning. Finally, I'd like to wrap up with one of my favorite quotes by Earl Nightingale, the author of The Strangest Secrets. Success is not the result of making money. Earning money is the result of success, and success is in direct proportion to our service. As we depart from CSC, remember that you have in your hands the tools you need to be successful. Now, it is time to explore and surpass boundaries. Go forth into the world and show them the stuff that you're made of, because once an eagle, forever an eagle. Thank you.
Thank you, Isioma. The Blue Key orator is Esteban Bozeman. Please welcome him to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here with you all today. Before I begin, I would like to thank my Blue Key members for allowing me the opportunity to represent Blue Key on this day. With that being said, let's begin. From Los Angeles, California to Chadron, Nebraska, I often ask myself what led me in this direction and what kept me in this direction and who kept me from veering off this path. I'm sure plenty of you can relate, right? Who is it or what is it that have kept you on this path? Most of the time, I'm sure we want to give the credit to ourselves, right? We're the ones that had to stay up late, reading book chapters, writing lengthy papers, waking up for 6 a.m. waits, or walking to class in the snow. I think we deserve a little credit, right? But along with our efforts, I have always come to the conclusion that without the people around me, I wouldn't be where I am today. Without the people around me, I potentially wouldn't have stayed the course or been able to develop the confidence to stay the course. Take a second to think about it. Wouldn't you agree that there are people, or maybe just one person, close to you that not only sees your potential, but believes in your potential? And even when they're not with you, their voice is in the back of your head as motivation as to who you are and what you're capable of. Who is this person? And if you're fortunate enough, who are these people who have emotionally guided you up to this point? Is it your parents, siblings, neighbors, grandparents, or even a stranger? Take a moment to think about it. For me, these people and voices of motivation are my grandparents, my mom and dad, my siblings, professors, coaches, and friends. There's a quote that goes along with this message, and I thought I'd share it with you all. It's amazing how far you're willing to go when someone believes in you. I think this is an exact representation of my life. A coach here at CSC believed in me and my ability to play football at the next level. But not only did he believe in me, but my family believed in me. And that belief and support was enough for me to leave home, put myself in an uncomfortable situation, and make the most out of the opportunity. It's amazing how far you're willing to go when someone believes in you. In some cases, it's not a physical distance you're willing to go when someone believes in you. But more often, it can be related to goals you set and the extent you're willing to go to achieve these goals. I believe when someone believes in you, everything can change. Fear decreases, confidence increases, and the bravery to aim higher and take a risk grows. This is why I believe I'm standing here today and why we're gathered here today. Not just because of our work ethic, but because of the constant support and reassurance and highlights of our best abilities. So to this, I say thank you to the village that has helped raise me and has supported me along the way. To my coaches, Pop Warner to high school, thank you for giving me the confidence to leave home and compete at one of the highest levels. To my CSE professors, thank you for challenging me and providing me with the lessons that can be applied to the real world. Thank you for the letters of recommendation. Thank you for supporting me, vouching for me, and helping me adjust to this unfamiliar environment. So early in my career here, I had 2 season-ending injuries that could have stopped me from playing football. But with the support and constant reassurance from my friends and my brothers, I was able to return to the sport that I so dearly loved. So thank you to my brothers and my friends for the reassurance and encouragement. You guys made the grind worth it. And finally, thank you to my grandparents, my mom and dad. Thank you for establishing that foundation for me to grow from. And thank you for always supporting me in everything I've ever wanted to do. I know as we get older and life challenges begin to challenge us, we may begin to place limits on ourselves and may become less willing to take the risk. We may lose the constant support and reassurance from friends and family that we once had. But to that, I say trust and believe in yourself and show up to every moment like you're supposed to be there. Thank you.
Thank you, Esteban. For the introduction and presentation of awards for 2022, I am pleased to introduce Dr. Jim Powell, Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Ivy Day is set aside to recognize those students who are graduating with honors and those who will receive special recognition of academic achievements. On behalf of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present the 2021-2022 Chadron State College's Ivy Day student recognitions. Honor medallions will be presented to students in recognition of their outstanding academic achievement. Students graduating cum laude must attain a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.74. Magna cum laude grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89, and summa cum laude grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0. Will receive their medallions and a certificate. CSE programs and faculty also recognize students who demonstrate academic excellence and leadership in their discipline. These students will receive a certificate denoting their accomplishments. Parents, family, and friends, please feel welcome to come forward and take pictures of your honorees as they receive their recognition. We got plenty of space down here. Nominees and Ivy Day royalty on stage will be recognized first, and we'll begin with the back row. And then we'll start with the students in the front. Abigail Marie Clomer for outstanding work in physical science with a chemistry option, summa cum laude. Aubrey Leanne Noble, magna cum laude. Riley David Hill, magna cum laude. Alexis Joe Heller, summa cum laude. Justin Joy Gress, magna cum laude. Isioma Geraldine Aquinamne for outstanding work in biomedical research, cum laude. Cale Joseph Julius for outstanding work in pre-physical therapy, magna cum laude. Jory Joanna Peters for outstanding pre-law student, summa cum laude, Clyde Bond Memorial winner for displaying outstanding moral character, sportsmanship, athletic ability, and academic excellence. Esteban Victor Bozeman for outstanding work in public relations. Marin Tawadros Ama, magna cum laude. Ariana Ruth Anderson, cum laude. Ashley Joy Anderson, summa cum laude. Lena Sani Aslan for outstanding criminal justice major with an emphasis in law enforcement, summa cum laude. Cassidy Ann Beebe, cum laude. Ashton Sincerity Blacksheep for outstanding work in literature with a creative writing minor. Kaylee A. Bonsack for outstanding work in health education, summa cum laude. Natalie Grace Boyd for outstanding legal studies major, summa cum laude. Shania M. Bozzetto, summa cum laude. Sierra Lynn Broadcorp, cum laude. Trevor James Bruner for outstanding work in psychological sciences, summa cum laude. Janessa K. Carley for outstanding student in business, summa cum laude. Madison Lene Carter, magna cum laude. Hannah Lynn Chapman, cum laude. Laura Gwynn Clay, summa cum laude. Riley May Cole for outstanding work in art. Amy Connor for outstanding work in business information system, magna cum laude. Nathan Rodney Schoenhardt Cronin for outstanding criminal justice major, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Nicole Dahlberg for outstanding work in journalism, summa cum laude. Daria Bryn Dart, summa cum laude. Robert James Deaver, cum laude. Brendan Mark Fangmeyer, cum laude. McKenna Marie Falkenberry, magna cum laude. Beth Marie Fisher, summa cum laude. Teresa Jewel Flood for outstanding work in middle school social science, summa cum laude. Trent Lewis Grizzle, cum laude. Caitlin Ann Hayhurst for outstanding history major, summa cum laude. Rachel Michelle Henkel for outstanding work in family consumer sciences, magna cum laude. Ricky Alpine Hickstein for outstanding work in general business, summa cum laude. Strand Matthew Holben, magna cum laude. Jacob Niall Huck, summa cum laude. George Conrad Johnson, cum laude. Kendall Eve Johnson, magna cum laude. Allison Ann Keisel for outstanding work in pre-physical therapy, summa cum laude. Shayna Morgan Kentai, summa cum laude. Cameron Grace Klein, cum laude. Jamie Lee Koenig for outstanding work in social work, summa cum laude. Tia Leanne Cole, magna cum laude. Dylan Scott Koretko, cum laude. Jacob Todd Larson, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Garrett Lindsay, cum laude. Mia Ann McDonald, magna cum laude. Cody Dominic Madrigal for outstanding work in physical education, magna cum laude. Hayden George McGinnis for outstanding work in rangeland management, summa cum laude. Chad Michael McPeak, magna cum laude. Jaden D. Moore, cum laude. Rebecca C. Monahan, summa cum laude. Joanne Neal for outstanding work in education, summa cum laude. Laura Kathleen Laura Kathleen Otter for outstanding work in psychological sciences, summa cum laude. Harrison N. Purchell, magna cum laude. Tatum Sally Peterson for outstanding work in sports and recreation management, cum laude. Isna H. Patel for outstanding work in social science education, for outstanding work in legal study, magna cum laude. Rebecca Ann Pobance for outstanding work in rangeland management, summa cum laude. Sarah Kian Rash for summa cum laude. Harley William Rhodes for outstanding work in English studies with an emphasis in literature. Clark Roland Reeson, magna cum laude. Katarina Rischling, summa cum laude. Grace Rose Robison, magna cum laude. Gilbert Rodriguez II, magna cum laude. Thea Haley Rosberg, cum laude. Jessica Jane Shaver, magna cum laude. Taya Rose Sitters, cum laude. Faith Michelle Simon, magna cum laude. Angela K. Smith for outstanding work in music education, magna cum laude. Shayna R. Stitchka, summa cum laude. Kincaid Strain for outstanding work in interpersonal communication. Olivia M. Trimble, cum laude. Kristen Ann Van Beek, cum laude. Scott Wheeler, cum laude. Imran Abubakar Ayala, cum laude. Ruth Mencia, magna cum laude. Okay. Erica L. Dardanis, cum laude. Have we inadvertently missed anyone? Did we miss anyone? Okay, always have to ask. Let's congratulate these graduates.
Please join in another round of applause for these 2022 Ivy Day Awards recipients. This evening, I would also like to recognize the members of the Chadron State College Blue Key Honor Society. Blue Key has been an important part of Chadron State College for many years, with the charter originating in the spring of 1932. It has always been one of the greatest honors for a male student to be tapped for membership in Blue Key. The 1933 college annual stated that the purpose of Blue Key is to institute close contacts between the administration and students and to sponsor worthwhile projects which are a benefit to the school and the student body. The men chosen for membership of Blue Key must be a full-time student of junior or senior status, have a cumulative GPA of 3.3, and be involved in at least one other Chadron State College activity. A current list of members is printed in the program. Would all present members, along with past members in the audience or with the faculty, please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you. You may be seated.
I would also like to recognize the members of Cardinal Key National Honor Sorority. The Chadron chapter of Cardinal Key was organized in 1938. Cardinal Key is composed of 25 members, and the women chosen for membership must be a full-time student of junior or senior status, have at least a 3.25 cumulative GPA, and be involved in at least one other organization. Members are selected based on the cardinal virtues: faith, trust, fortitude, and wisdom. The list of our present members is printed in the program. Would all of the present members, along with past members in the audience or with the faculty, please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you. You may be seated.
Our final presentation this evening is the Platinum Eagle Awards. Please join me in welcoming Olivia Bryant and Spencer Knuth of the Platinum Eagle Selection Committee to the stage.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Olivia Bryant and I'm serving as this year's Student Senate President. I was tasked with the privilege of chairing this year's Platinum Eagle Award Committee, but the saying goes that two is always better than one, so I knew I wanted to co-chair this committee with someone else. So I reached out to fellow student ambassador Spencer Knuth in a sad ploy to get him to join Student Senate. While that was a failed attempt on my part, I couldn't have asked for a better co-chair, so thank you, Spencer. Yes, round of applause. Before announcing the top two female and male candidates, I wanted to explain more about what the Platinum Eagle Award entails. The Platinum Eagle Award is one of the highest honors a CSC graduate can receive, with the first Platinum Eagle Award presented in 1990. This year, we will recognize a winner and a runner-up in male and female categories, based upon the following criteria: on-campus activity, including extracurricular memberships, leadership, grade point average, and an essay question asking each candidate why they should be selected for the Platinum Eagle Award. This year, there were 16 female applicants and 8 male applicants, ranging from a variety of majors, including business administration, chemistry, human biology, English, education, family and consumer sciences, legal studies, communications, and criminal justice, to name a few.
Hello, everyone. As was already mentioned, my name is Spencer Knuth, and while I have very few technical qualifications, I am this year's co-chair for the Platinum Eagle Award. Before we introduce our finalists, I'd like to take a moment to thank the committee members who took part in selecting this year's recipients. The committee was comprised of 13 members, including faculty from 9 different departments, as well as students from each class year at CSC. I'm not going to lie, I was a little skeptical at how easy it was going to be for such an involved group to look over and score 24 applications, but they did a phenomenal job. So good, in fact, that Olivia and I will be sure to give their names to next year's chair, so look forward to that email in the future. Also, since she forgot to mention herself, I would like to thank Olivia for heading this committee. She put a lot of work into contacting people, committee members, compiling applications, and setting up accommodations for us to meet. Please join me in taking a few moments to recognize the work of these fine individuals. It is at this time I would like to invite the nominees to the stage. Stand right here, guys. In no particular order, Nate Cronin, Esteban Bozeman, Aubrey Noble, and Abby Clomer.
Okay, I think we've got everyone. Now to the part that you're all waiting for. This year's Platinum Eagle Award female runner-up had this to say in their application. Chadron State College has given me ample opportunities to spread my wings and soar to be the leader I am today. With flying comes turbulence, and the COVID-19 pandemic was exactly that. When my plans fell with the turbulence, CSC was there for me. My advisor, peers, mentors, and my entire CSC community helped me spread my wings again and continue my education and into my graduation. Chadron State College has given me the opportunity to direct my own flight, but assisted me along the way. This year's 2022 Platinum Eagle Award runner-up is Aubrey Noble. Congrats, Aubrey. This year's 2022 Platinum Eagle Award female winner had this to say in their application. Come graduation day, it would be quite simple to say that I made it. I did the work. I completed all the assignments and exams to earn my degree. However, I cannot see it that way. When I envision my accomplishments and involvements while at CSC, it is the picture of all those who supported me amidst my adversities. My accomplishments are the result of a collective effort of all the professors, upperclassmen, friends, family, and others who poured their love into me through my time here. Without the many who guided me, my personal growth would be minimal. A simple thank you to everyone who poured themselves into who I have become could never be enough, and that is why I think I am deserving of the Platinum Eagle Award. This prestigious award would further demonstrate my gratefulness to those who supported me and symbolize an additional thank you for challenging me to be a true embodiment of the Eagle spirit. The winner of this year's 2022 Platinum Eagle Award is Abby Clomer. Abby and Aubrey, please stick around for some photos later. I will now pass it off to Spencer to announce the male winners. Thank you.
This year's Platinum Eagle Award male runner-up had this to say on his application. I'm deserving of the Platinum Eagle Award because of the impact I have had on both my campus community and my hometown. At Chadron, my proudest achievement has been my involvement in the recognition and honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day for the first time in school history in January of 2019. I've had the privilege of representing Chadron State on many large stages, including the National Conference on Race and Equity in Portland, Oregon, and the Alliance Unity March in Los Angeles, California in the summer of 2021. These events are significant because they demonstrated my exemplary leadership, courage, and character through my commitment to effect change in my community and campus. The 2022 Platinum Eagle Award runner-up is Esteban Bozeman. This year's 2022 Platinum Eagle Award male winner had this to say on his application. As a leader within our student government, I have worked toward positive changes for the better part of 2 years in an attempt to make our campus better. It is my hope that these changes will continue long after I'm gone. A good leader knows that sometimes they will not be around to see their seeds of change blossom into a tree. It is my hope that someday people in the future will see that beautiful, mature tree and benefit from it. Positive change is a long-term journey filled with bumpy roads, uncertain corners, and an unknown future. It is then one must rely on hope and faith for future success. The winner of this year's 2022 Platinum Eagle Award is Nate Cronin. Are we gonna have you guys do speeches now?
Well, I just want to first start out by saying it's such an honor to be the recipient of the Platinum Eagle Award this year. A lot of my successes and my personal growth that I've experienced here at Chadron State College truly is because of our incredible professors, and not only just our professors, but seriously everyone on our campus and within our community. And I want to give a special thank you to my advisor and my research mentor, Dr. Keithley. I don't know where you are, right there. For those of you who don't know her, she is a phenomenal asset to our campus, and she always goes above and beyond for every student she interacts with. So thank you for all of your support in the last 4 years. And to all of my fellow graduates, congratulations. I know how hard you all worked to get here, so congrats.
I'll be honest, I didn't think I was gonna get this. When I had heard of how many of the other guys up on the stage and down there had applied for this, I kind of looked at them and why am I deserving of it? I just want to thank everybody, the selection committee, my friends, family who are here, a lot of the faculty that have helped me out throughout my academic career. I definitely wouldn't have done anything remotely close to what I've done here without the help and support of you. I was taught from a young age, hard work pays off, and I hope to continue that in the future, and that'd be my advice to everybody else. You work hard, and you'll achieve your goals. Thank you.
On behalf of Blue Key and Cardinal Key, we want to thank you for your attendance this evening and encourage you to have an enjoyable and memorable weekend in Chadron as we celebrate graduation and the success of family and friends. Please ride for the recessional and remain in your places until the royalty, attendants, and graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you.